I'm still really happy with the way that this build turned out last episode. I don't know, I actually did a good interior for like pretty much the first time ever. Now immediately you might notice the audio quality is probably a lot better than last episode, same as the video quality. I did try to make it better, so hopefully what I changed has worked, but I don't know, I'm still tweaking with it, so just bear with me. As I was saying though, I'm still really happy with the way that this turned out. The interiors are actually great, like, these are probably some of the best interiors I've done just ever. And, I mean, the outside is pretty good as well. I'm pretty happy with it. I still think the clock tower looks kind of funky. Like, there's something to do with the transition from the birch to the sandstone. But I don't know. I'm happy with it. It's fine. For today, though, I plan on fixing up these paths. I said I was going to do it at the end of last episode, but I didn't actually get around to it. So I suppose I should probably actually do that. And I haven't quite decided what I want to do with them yet. Like, I'm still considering maybe doing like some sort of mod thing, but I might just do this type of texture that I've done over here, because I think that might work. Honestly, it might be pretty good, but I'd have to figure out what type of other buildings I'm going to put around here and whether they're going to be in this style, because if they're not in this style then it might not work as well. Well, isn't this great? I just finished scraping up all the snow and now it's snowing again. One thing though, I think I might want to change these smooth stone out for polished andesite, because I did it on the upstairs floor and I just think it looked a lot nicer than the smooth stone. Like, don't get me wrong, the smooth stone is good, but it's just too different from the rest of these. And especially with this borderless andesite that the connected textures mod gives, it just makes it look a lot better. I think I might just do a little portion of the road with this type of texture and see how it looks. I won't fully commit to anything just quite yet, but I will see what it looks like. Like, I managed to keep the snow at bay here so that you can see. I don't think it looks too bad. Like, I mean, it definitely fits with this build. I just don't know whether it's going to fit with the other builds, like I said earlier. But that's just something I'll have to figure out once I actually build those other builds. I think I might just stick with it though, because I can just, if I build the paths first, then I can just build the other builds around that style, which is kind of the style that I'm going for, as you can see, because if it fits with this, then that's the style I want to do for all the others, because if the others don't fit this style, then it's going to look really strange. They are going to be a lot smaller though, and probably not as posh, but they will be in kind of similar theme. Are you kidding me? A blood moon? Every time I start recording, I swear, man. With that being said, I think I might just paste the path around at least this building and maybe a little bit further to see if it's still going to look good on a bigger scale. And once I do that, I'll see whether I want to actually continue it around the entire village. Well, I've done a small portion of the road, and I think it looks good, so I might just commit and at least do it around to probably over here, because I think this is where I'm going to build the next two houses today. And maybe I might build one here, or even this one here. But, yeah, I think I might just commit and finish putting it around at least just a little bit more. Well, I just ran out of stone, and it is almost day 500, so I think I might go and do something to have some sort of accomplishment for the day. And I don't know whether I want to go do the Ender Dragon fight, or whether I want to go get netherite or something like that. But I'm kind of leaning more towards the Ender Dragon fight, because I don't want to really get netherite and ruin the challenge of it, I guess you could say. Not that it's much of a challenge anyway, but netherite's just going to make it even more pathetic, especially seeing I'm pretty overpowered with what I have now. And also, if I were to go and get netherite, that means I'm going to have to go level grind to get more levels in level Z, because not only am I not level 20 in any of the things that I need netherite for, except for the pickaxe and shovel, I also need to get to level 20 on smithing, which I don't think I have a single point into. Well, I do actually have 11 points into smithing, but again, if I want to get like netherite swords and netherite armor, I need to get an extra 4 levels in these on top of the 9 extra I need for the smithing. So I just don't think it's worth it, and I think what I might go and do is I might just go and push for the Ender Dragon. I'll tell you what as well, if I end up getting enough skulls to spawn the Wither again, I might even do that, because all I need is another star to get the next upgrade of backpack. Then past there, it's just Ender Dragon skull, and then endstone. So I might even be able to get the max backpack today as well, depending on stuff. Alright, well before I do go, I think I'm going to repair some of my armor, but I'm going to prioritize what needs it most, so I'm going to do the helmet and the leggings. Well, unfortunately I can't repair my helmet because I have reached the max repair, which is kind of stupid in my opinion, but at least I can do the leggings. And it's not like the helmet's that low anyway, it's got plenty of durability left. So I think before I go, I might just repair my sword, and then that should be fine. Yo! That's crazy. I wasn't actually expecting that. Well, I mean, I don't have enough levels to repair it, but that's crazy good. I'm gonna go quickly get some levels. I want to use this. Well, it took a while, but I actually have the levels now, so I finally have a legendary diamond sword. That is actually really cool, I'm not gonna lie. Man, that's really cool though. It's almost a perfect sword. It's only missing a few enchants. I suppose though, I should actually get going to the nether now so that I can fight this ender dragon by day 500. Because that is the goal at the moment. Okay, we are in the fortress and there is a blaze right there. Please drop me your sticks. Yes, sir. I'm hoping that while I'm here, I'm going to be able to get these skulls. Which, speaking of which, drop your skull, buddy. He, as a matter of fact, did not. Please drop your skull. That would be very good for me. Yes, bro. Man, what's going on with all these mob spawns? There's no one here. I've got enough blaze rods. I'm just going to loot this chest and run away from here. I'm still trying to find skulls, but these guys aren't spawning. How have I barely come across any mobs? This place is barren. This guy's dual wielding. What the f? And of course, no skull. I am hoping that I am going to be able to find some of these guys down here. So far, it is not looking good though. Oh, never mind. I lied. There is things down here. Please drop your skull. And of course they didn't. Man, why is nobody spawning down here? Oh, this is a bust, isn't it? It's probably got something to do with the biome I'm in, because I remember seeing something about where the skeletons liking to spawn in nether waste or something like that. Oh, hello, buddy. Please drop your skull. Please. You're annoying. Hello, buddy. Please drop me your skull. No. Oh, how about one of your friends? A baby one? Wait, the baby one's holding a skull. What? No, come here. Yes, man. I've never seen a baby with a skeleton before though. That is really weird. And I don't know why he was holding a skull either. I did say that I had one back at home, but I really don't want to run all the way back there and then not have one there. So I think I might, unfortunately, because it did take me just half an hour just to get that one skull. But I think I might want to try and get another one. Drop me your head, please. No, you didn't. That's really annoying. Oh, wait, there's a baby. Yes, bro. Oh, finally. I mean, that one took way less time. That was only about 15 minutes compared to the other one, but oh my god. I'm so sick of killing these guys. They spawn so freaking slowly, bro. Before I leave, though, I'm gonna have to make sure to collect some sand, because I need some for the wither and also for the backpack. Yeah, I did have another wither skeleton skull. Well, it was a bit of a waste of time, but you can't be sure, so I'm going to quickly go back over to where I did the wither last time and make quick work of this, but I would still like to turn this place into a bit of a memorial site, so I hope this guy doesn't destroy it too much, but then again, I can always just patch up the holes, so it's not that bad. This guy sucks. He just kind of spams annoying effects on your screen from the mod. Buddy, could you please not? Alright, well, that was pathetically easy. Screen effects is so annoying, though. Does it really need all of this goofy black things? And the flashing as well, that's the worst part. But regardless, there is still one thing that I haven't gotten from this, and I'm hoping that with this bag, I do get it. Because that would be really good. Oh, I did get it. I was going to say I didn't get it, but I did, actually. It was just a wither skeleton skull. I think, at least. Hang on, let me look it up. Oh, infernal sponge. What? Oh, I didn't even notice I got that. Well, I'm assuming what this does is it just absorbs lava, but that's still pretty cool. I was going to go back to base so that I can craft the backpack, but I've actually got all the ingredients on me right now, so I might as well just do it right here. And with that, that's the backpack. I mean, this is pretty good. It's going to make things a lot easier, hopefully. Although, that being said, I don't actually know how much bigger it is, so that's pretty good. Alright, well, I'm going to head back to base now and then go off to fight the ender dragon. Okay, well, hopefully I shouldn't need any more than this. But I'm going to quickly race off to this and hopefully... You're kidding. The first one broke. Hopefully that isn't a standpoint for what's to come, because I really don't want to have to come back. Ooh. Second one broken, are you kidding me? Hopefully it's not underwater, because that would be a bit of a pain. This Depth Strider plus Nimble combo is absolutely a speed demon for traversal. It is wild how fast you go. Alright, let's see. Oh, it's back. Well, that's actually really annoying, because that means it's... Do they break every time intentionally in this mod? I swear to God. There better not be an empty portal there, because I'm going to be so fumed. I mean, I almost kind of don't want to use another eye now, but... No, they definitely intentionally break every time in this mod. This is kind of pissing me off. Alright, I don't want to lose another eye, so I think I might just dig down right here and hope that I get good. I can hear zombies around here somewhere. They're like around this way, I think. Oh, there's a water cave. Oh, diamonds. I think the zombies are right here. Yeah, there we go. I'm gonna try and start a bit of a strip mine, and hopefully I find this thing. Now, last time I threw an Eye of Ender, it was heading in this direction, so I think I might continue heading off in this direction, and hopefully it's over this way. I am a bit low, though. Kind of. Maybe not, actually. I think this might be around about the height that they spawn. Now, I'm hoping I don't, like, narrowly miss it or something, because that would be annoying. Ooh, diamonds. Really? More diamonds? I thought strip mining was supposed to be bad. So far, I've got more diamonds than I usually get from going around in caves. I also thought it was supposed to be done, like, right down near the bottom of the world, at, like, pretty much at the level of bedrock. There is a lot of mobs around here. They're kind of, like, all around me. Oh? What is that sound? Wait, that's it. Yes! I found it. I figured that that sound would have had to have been a door breaking, like the zombie breaking down a door sound, so... Alright, well, at least I've found the thing now. I've just gotta do the next job of actually trying to find the portal, which hopefully isn't gonna be too difficult. There is so many mobs in here, oh my lord. There is such an unnecessarily high amount of mobs in here. Okay, well, I've just dug up somebody's corpse. Yeah, I mean, this place is kind of cool, I'm not gonna lie. I have a feeling it might be connected to this big central room with the fountain in it. There is too many things that spawn in here, bro. This is absolutely terrible. A protection 4 diamond chestplate? Man, I'm gonna yoink that. That's pretty good. Why is there so many mobs here? Oh my god. Listen to how many sounds there is going on. Where is the portal, man? I should probably start blocking off these paths I've been down. Alright, well, here's the library. Oh, these guys are really starting to get on my nerves. I mean, at least I'm starting to see new rooms. I think I dropped my shield. Well, that's annoying. I should be able to go and get one from one of those loot rooms, though. Oh, finally! Oh, I'm so sick of these mobs. They're so annoying. I'm gonna go and get one of these beds, and then I'm gonna go in. Alright, respawn point is set. Let's go. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. There's no eyes. There is actually no eyes. I need to go back and get 2 more. See, that whole big trip just for this. Literally just for that. Okay, well, I'm finally back, and I now have the eyes to complete the portal. And I suppose it could have been worse, because I am actually pretty close to the portal. Like, I could have had to have been traveling thousands of blocks each way, but I'm only traveling like a few hundred. But anyway, with these 2 eyes, the portal is open. I think I've got everything ready. My armor is a little bit low. Not much I can do about that, though. Well, let's hope we don't lose it all. Here we are. This is pretty cool, I won't lie. Oh god. These blocks crumple underneath your feet, I didn't realize that. That actually scared me. Where's the Ender Dragon? I'm assuming I've got to spawn it? Oh yeah, look at that. This is pretty cool, I won't lie. I mean, this is sick. Dude, this is cool. And there's the Ender Dragon. I can't hit these things. This sucks. My aim is horrible. Maybe I should just pillar up to him. I might have a better chance. Alright, that's one. That's one down. Oh god. This is a pretty sucky end island, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, that's 2. Alright, I think I hit that one. So that might be 3. No, stop trying to home onto the Enderman. Alright, that's a 4th, I think. No! Oh, I clutched it. You're a piece of shit. You're actually an asshole. Ooh! I gotta level up. Going straight into agility so I can use the elytra when I get it. Oh, well, that's a minor annoyance. Took a bit of damage from that. Oh, that one's caged. Are you kidding me? Alright, there's another one down. Dumbass missed. I think he's getting mad, bro. He keeps on knocking me off and shooting at me. Alright, there we go. I'm getting scarily low. There we go. Wait, is that the final one? No, there's still one more. Wait, no, I think that might have been the final one. No, there's one more. Oh my god, he's so loud. Alright, I think that's the last one. Let me just do a scan real quick. That was the last one. Alright, where is this guy? I need to start hoeing into him. Come here. I missed. Okay, this bow is starting to get annoying. Do I have any others? I think my best bet is just going to be going up to the top here and then waiting for him to perch and getting shit tons of melee damage. Wait, he's regenerating. Is there another thing still? The homing is getting really bad because it's trying to home to where he is, but because he moves so quickly, where he is too late, so it just... Oh, he's perching. Oh god, don't try and fight him while he's perched. Oh, it's homing. It's really annoying. He's perching. I might go in for some melee. I think the sword's just as good as the... Oh god! No, this is it. I've got nothing to save myself. Wait, boat! I did it! I did it! Whoa, these things are crazy for XP. Did you see that? I was getting a level every single ore I mined. This homing is actually selling. See, look at that! It's not even shooting anywhere close to where I'm shooting it. Wait, it's perching. Might not be the best idea after last time, but... Shit me, I just hit myself with my own arrow. I'm getting some good damage in here. He's perching for a long time for some reason. I mean, I ain't complaining, I just got some fat damage in. See, what is the homing doing right now? It's selling! Okay, it's perching. I don't want to get too close to his head to get the crits in, because he's too, because I don't want to get flung away. Whoa, you can see the islands from out here, and they look crazy. Look at that. I'm not even going to bother trying with the arrows anymore. They're so useless. He's perching. This is it. This is it. There we go. Yes, friend. Impending doom approaches. Okay, come on, buddy. You're not Terraria. Get out of here. I'm in master mode now. Oh, that's so good. Oh, I almost just fell straight into the overworld. I want to get this XP. This stuff is juicy. That fight was so annoying. Bro, the homing enchantment was actually selling there. It kept on shooting nowhere near him or homing onto the Enderman. I couldn't hit any shots with the bow. It was actually useless. Let me get this fat XP. Oh, 10 levels from one orb is wild. Look at that, 72 levels. Only 2 points in here, but that's fine. I still need 2 more points until I can get the use of elytra. But I've got movement methods. I've got movement methods set up. I don't necessarily need it. Here's the main prize though. The egg. Did I just get another level? I did. I do actually have a torch, which is the good thing. And the egg is mine. Oh wait, I forgot about his treasure bag. Alright, what can he possibly give? There's 2 legendaries in there. Hopefully I get at least one of them. I'm hoping for both, but you can't have your hopes too high. I got Endirian Shard Locator. I don't know what that is, but okay. I'm getting so many advancements right now. I am missing one of the 2 big items, so I am going to need to do some sort of refight at some point in time. But I'm happy that I got this thing at least. I don't exactly know how it works though. He gave me enough end crystals to refight him, so I could do that. But I don't think I want to. Because, again, that fucking homing enchant actually sold. It makes it so hard. I am really curious to see what these big obsidian chunks are, I suppose. So I am going to go out here. I don't know whether I'm going to explore too much. I might try and get an elytra even though I can't use them. Before I do go though, I'm going to sweep up all of this ores on the island because they actually give so much XP. I almost fell off just then. That would have been detrimental. Yeah, look, I'm already almost at the next level. This is definitely going to be my main XP method from now on. See, look, that's already the next level right there. And now I can use elytras when I get one too. Look, I already have another level. What is this? Oh my
door.
God. Oh, I almost just fucking had a heart attack. I need to be more vigilant, man. Oh! Oh my God, what am I doing, bro? I'm actually selling. Another level? I'm racking up the levels quickly now. I don't even care about the ores, I'm just doing it for the XP. I'm just gonna let them drop to the void. Oh. This is definitely, without a doubt, the best way to get levels in this mod. And there's day 500 right there. I mean, we did the dragon a little bit early. I was gonna do it on today, but it's whatever. It's fine. I don't really care too much. Although I suppose with day 500, apart from this little ore over here, I'm gonna stop mining ores and actually go over to the end islands now. I've got ender pearls. Let's do this. Bro, I can't take any more of this. I keep on getting massive jump scares, and it is breaking my soul apart. It's cool though, you can see the end island from here. Oh my, there are so many endermen. This method is actually ridiculous. I'm getting levels by the second, and I'm already maxed out smithing, so I can go and get netherite if I really want to. I have no clue what is going on over there, but it looks cool, so I'm gonna go check it out. This is crazy looking. I can't wait until I can explore this with an elytra, man. Bro, this is ridiculous. I'm getting so many levels. It almost feels like I'm cheating. I don't trust pearling over to these islands. They're too, they've got too many holes in them. Especially if I land on one of those cracked parts, I'm just gonna fall straight through and it's gonna suck. I'm hoping my finger on the crouch key does not fail me. I mean, I really want to go over to here, but it's so far away, so I think I might go over to this island and then come from there over to there, because that seems like they might be connected, maybe. Alright, that's level 20 in melee now, so that's the netherite sword. Okay, I was dead set for... Oh. Okay. Oh, I thought I just lost it all. Oh my God. I hate this game. I actually hate it so much. That's level 20 in defense now. I think with my levels now, I'm gonna start putting them into farming, only just because I want the netherite axe. I would honestly rather not have these ores with the crazy XP amounts, just to get rid of these, because they are actually so terrifying. What is that? That's level 20 in farming, bro. I'm about to complete everything, bro. This is actually wild. See, look. Why couldn't the portal have spawned me out here? It would have been so much better. Who was the smart brain who decided to put this in here? Okay, I'm gonna stop collecting these ores now. I've got plenty enough of XP. I'm just going to try and push for over there, because it seems pretty interesting. Or at least over there, at least, because that kind of... I don't know, it's just kind of... I've never seen islands like that before, so I kind of want to check them out. Okay, getting over there is becoming more and more unfeasible. So I think I'm just going to take this path over here and head over to that side. Bro, I'm just trying to open the F3 menu. Leave me alone. Bro. Hello? There we go. Like, what is this? Why does it keep on doing that? Oh. Yes. It seems really small. That's actually really irritating. Look at this terrain gen. Oh my God! That was so unbelievably close. It was really worth my time coming up here, wasn't it? Alright, that was a bust. I'm gonna have to try and find another one, because I want at least some sort of loot from here. I don't want to spend all this time just for nothing. There is absolutely nothing out in this direction, so I think I'm gonna double back and go over to where I was originally gonna go. What? Why is it inside the thing? Look at these patterns though. Kinda cool, I'm not gonna lie. Finally made it up. Took forever, man. One step closer to the elytra. Oh well, I shouldn't say that because there's probably not even one in here. I mean, you watch it, there's not going to be. I mean, there's an easy escape over there to my left. I don't want to look over there though because there's a bunch of endermen, but... My armor is getting scarily low. They're all teleporting away from me. This sucks. Alright, well, that was a bust. I'm gonna have to go find yet another one. Should be easier now because I'm up on these bigger islands and I can actually use ender pearls. It's fully trying to get me leave. There's literally one right there as well. Oh, there's a bit of a spikes biome over there by the seams. What the hell? I mean, I'm pretty interested in seeing... Okay, well, that's not what I was gonna say, but that definitely is a decent one, because look at that thicker part up there. It's a loot room. What I was trying to say is I'm pretty interested in checking out whatever that is, but I'm definitely going over there now regardless. But what's this biome over here? Is it still going to be End Highlands? Probably. Nope, Crystal Peaks. See, why can't I close F3 menu? Uh-oh, I should probably eat a fried rice before going into here. Pick off who I can get with my bow right now. Uh-oh. I'm lucky that this was a smaller sized one, because I am absolutely terrible at doing these rooms. Okay, let's see. Surely, okay, that's not good. Oh my god. Oh god, he hits hard. Is he gonna die, or is he just gonna... I suppose this is probably what it feels like fighting myself. Could you please hurry up in the process of dying, kind sir? Honestly, my plan... Hit him off, hit him off, hit him off. He's gone. I still would really like an elytra, honestly. So I'm gonna keep on looking. I think I might try and get up here. It looks pretty cool over here. I think it's more just... I think it's just more of that same biome from earlier, the end spikes or whatever it was, but I still think it would be pretty cool to get up there, though. Oh, I'm definitely gonna run out of blocks before I make it there, so... Please, bro, please! No, that's making it. Easy. It is a different biome as well. Void Barrens, apparently. Definitely very barren. I don't think there's any end cities over here. Oh, wow. This place is huge. There is nothing out here either. Yay, end city. I'm not even gonna bother looting the
fella.
Need some pearls. Whoa, this guy's hitting me with the combos. Another city, but it looks like just a shipless one again. And a small one as well. Where are all the big cities at? I really need a elytra. Please have some good shulker shells. Did I not get a single shulker shell from any of these guys? Oh, Enderium upgrade. That's cool. Yeah, I don't care. I'm just stealing the stuff and ignoring you. Hopefully this next city I find has a boat, because I really want an elytra. If it's not though, I'm just gonna leave, man. I can't be bothered anymore. Oh, it's a big one. Please have a boat. Please have a boat. I swear, if it doesn't have a boat, I'm actually gonna be so mad. I'm running out of food as well. This is my last piece. Please. Yes, Mo! Oh my god. I'm skipping this entire city except for the boat. I'm not even gonna bother. I'm now using 3 parts of random loot that I just found. Oh, I thought it didn't spawn for a second, but I guess it's in this chest. If it's not, I'm gonna be pissed. Thank God. Okay. Hopefully I get this and it doesn't go flying off somewhere else. Okay, that's cool. I think that's everything I need from here now. Because with that, I can get the max tier backpack upgrade. Oh, it's so clean. Feels so good to finally have an elytra. You can probably tell by my voice, bro. I'm so done with this, man. Well, I suppose, seeing I have this stuff, I might as well get the max tier backpack upgrade. And there we go. Let's see how big this thing is. I mean, that's pretty good. You cannot complain about that. Not only that, but I also have access to shulker boxes now, which feels even better. Hopefully these apples can heal me up a bit, because I'm severely low. Okay, this will actually be the first time that I leave the end, so... That's it! We did it! We beat Minecraft! Yeah! Yeah, that's crazy! Okay, whatever. I'm getting out of this place. Oh no, my legs are about to snap. I don't really want them to snap, they're really good. When I go back to base, I think I'm gonna start crafting back the armor that got destroyed while I was out here. And I've got plenty of levels to do it, so I should hopefully get some good stuff. I don't even think I need to make another chest plate. I might just roll one at the end to see if I can get something better than uncommon. But for now, I'm just gonna leave it. Now the boots is the one that I'm probably gonna need multiple of, because the boots has the most amount of enchantments that I want on it. That's also where we're going to start as well. So hopefully this protection roll gives me something good. It's just protection. It's better than nothing, but it's still not good. Let's roll this protection 4 on the helmet. Protection 4 on breaking, not too bad. See what we get over here. I'm breaking, I already have that. We'll roll an Aqua Affinity, see what we get. Protection 4 Aqua Infinity. That's pretty good. I'm gonna scrape this one now and see if I can't get something good. I think I might roll a Respiration 3, because that's pretty good. Protection 4. Well, I've got 4 lots of Protection 4 here, but it is a pretty good helmet. I'm going to see if I can't get Vigor on this chest plate. Oh, there it is right there. But Vigor is a really good enchantment. It essentially gives you, I think, like 3 or 4 more hearts. It's actually wild. Okay, I think I'm gonna do another pair of boots, because it doesn't exactly have that much on it, and I would like something more than just nimble and protection. Like, I at least want unbreaking. That could have been really good if it didn't have fire protection on it, but it has fire protection on it. Ooh, there is another depth strider there. Let me go grab some. Breaking 3, surely, right? Yeah, it's whatever. I've rolled so many times now, I don't even care anymore. I mean, it's not bad. It could definitely be better, but it's whatever. It's fine. See, look at how many hearts I get with that Vigor 3. It's actually wild. Alright, well, first order of business, I need to get more food, because I ran out doing all that end stuff yesterday, so I think I might go for shepherd's pie again. That seemed to work really well last time. And I might actually have enough sheep in the pen to be able to just kill them from there instead of having to go really far and finding them. There's not exactly enough sheep in here for me to want to kill them. I might just kill one just so that I have enough to be able to actually go and kill more sheep, or find more sheep rather. Oh wait, I have plenty of cooked mutton here. Okay, well I can make a few, but I'm gonna need to bake some more potatoes before I make any more. While those other ones cook, I can always just plate up these ones. Alright, here's the next load. Alright, nice, I shouldn't have to worry about food for a while now. Okay, well now that I've got the food situation under wraps, I'm gonna try and get some rockets so that I can actually make good use of my elytra. I'm hoping I have at least a stack of gunpowder, because that would be about 3 stacks of rockets, depending on what tier I go for. Oh, well, I'm not too far off, but I would have liked some more. This should be fine for now. I'll just need to make sure that every time it turns nighttime, I'll kill some creepers. It is a bit of a shame that I'm gonna have to use this without any unbreaking for a little bit, but I shouldn't take long getting unbreaking. Man, look at these mountains that I've been missing out on this entire time. Bro, look at this view! Oh my! Oh, then you come out of the fog and see the town. That's gonna be so epic when it's fully built. Okay, so I've been doing a little bit of research into kind of the smaller villages in real life, and mostly what I've been seeing is a lot of terracotta houses that are like colored with very vibrant yellows and blues and greens, and they're pretty closely, practically walls touching together. So I think I might try and go for that style, on top of the fact that I just like that look, and I feel like it would fit this village pretty well. So I might have to go and try and find some sort of terracotta. But there was that mesa biome that we found the other episode near the desert, so hopefully I should be able to get some from there. We got the main thing that we were looking for, the Unbreaking 3 for the elytra. And as a side bonus as well, we got Sweeping Edge for the sword. So now this thing is pretty much maxed out. Let me sweep this thing up so that I can mine a bit faster. Okay, I've got the beacon. I'm gonna head off to the desert now, and hopefully my wings don't snap along the way. And more importantly, hopefully my PC doesn't explode, because it was already struggling when I was grounded. Now that I'm flying at Mach 10, it might be even worse. Well, here we are back at the mesa/desert, and there is terracotta here, but I'm gonna go over this way and see if these mountains are all terracotta and whatnot. Oh, there's a village right here. Hang on, I didn't even realize that. I am going to steal all of your steak. These guys don't have professions. I'm also going to steal their candles, because I don't have the means to make them at the moment. And their beds as well, because I really want them. Essentially, I'm just going to pillage this place worse than the pillagers do. Alright, well, I'm going to make them their iron golem friend, because they're going to need it to defend against these pillagers that seem to somehow have managed to make a base inside their place. And I'm going to leave, because I don't care. Okay, it seems I was right. There is a bit of a mesa over here, or a terracotta badlands, or whatever it is. So I should be able to get some good building materials out of this. Oh look, there's even blue stuff as well, so I can create blue buildings too. Okay, this is perfect. I've got all the materials here that I should need. Alright, well I suppose I should probably get to work. I'm gonna try and take at least half a shulker box of each of the colors I'm planning to use, which is red, yellow, maybe a bit of orange as well, and blue. So I think I'll definitely aim for that first, and then once I get to there, I'll see how my durability is going. Can somebody please explain to me what is going on? Whenever I try and load these replay files, and this has happened a few times, whenever I try and load these replay files, it just gets stuck in this phase, and then it doesn't do anything. Like, it's crashed right now. You can't see it on the recording, but it says, Microsoft Windows, this application is not responding, program may respond if you wait, whatever. It's the thing that says end process on it. Why is it doing that? I don't understand. I mean, this is the time lapse of me digging out the terracotta, by the way, and this was about, like, 30 minutes over the two of them, I think. It's not like it's that big. You can see that without I mined it anyway. But it's just... What happened? Why did it break? I don't know, man. I mean, this should be plenty of terracotta. I should be fine to go now. And even if it's not like it's that far of a trip, I can always come back. Okay, back to base now. Wait a minute, never mind. I was lying. There's coral here. Aren't these so pretty? And these are in the base game as well. I'm pretty sure these are unedited from the mods. Let me pick up some sea pickles because they are actually pretty good in some decorations. Wait, how do you collect these? I thought you just sheared them. Okay, I need bone meal for them. That's really strange, isn't it? Before I go, I'm gonna make sure to grab one of these acacia saplings because I don't think I actually have it yet. Okay, the beacon is now down and all my resource shulker boxes that I just went and collected are down. But before I start doing any building, I think I might go and do some testing in a creative world. Just make sure I know what I'm gonna do and how I'm gonna do it. So I'll probably go and spend like an hour or two in the creative world and then I'll come back and hopefully I've got some sort of idea of what I'm gonna do. Okay, so I made a duplicate of the world and I've been trying to test out a little bit of a building design here. I mean, it's one-faced, but I just needed to see how it's gonna meld with this. I think it's not too bad. Like, once I add more of the buildings in that style around it, it might fit in a bit better. Because at the moment, it does stand out just a tad bit. But it's, like, close enough where they do feel like they could be in the same region of each other. That being said, there is still a few things I am a bit iffy on. Like, I don't know if this sign's gonna stay. I just, like, wrote it out just as something. Because the way I'm planning this to be is that this bottom floor is going to be like a bit of a store. Maybe that's where the butcher's going to go, so then I can have some sort of meat seller, or I might even do the butcher and the farmer, or one of the farmers at least. And then the top couple of floors are going to be houses for people to live in. I think this is going to be roughly the design I go for. I'm still not happy with these being the corners, these acacia logs, but I just can't find anything else that I like. I mean, the closest thing that I would like other than that is maybe basalt, but I think the darkness of it doesn't fit as well as the acacia does. I did also widen the path a little bit as well, because it felt too narrow when they were both next to each other. And also, if I left it the way it was, just 3 blocks, I'm pretty sure these would have been touching. Another thing as well, I'm pretty sure that with this next building, I'm gonna make it start like maybe around over here, or even possibly here. And then I'm just gonna have a really tight alleyway coming through the side here. Because I want this to feel really, really, really tight in between these buildings and pretty much just maximizing the space as much as possible. And then I'm gonna probably have maybe one more building out the back here, but it'll just be like a small, really, really tiny, thin sliver of one. I mean, there's really not much space to work with in this area, but I could definitely fit like maybe just like a small little building. Either that or I could just leave it for space for a little bit of a garden, but again, I want to make it really, really tight, like they're maximizing space for a living area. I've been considering it as well. The only part that I really want to be a bit of a garden or something along those lines is this area in the middle here where the beacon is sitting. Just this square here, I'm probably gonna maybe put a fountain in the middle and then have a bit of a designer garden around the side and then make the path curve around the sides of it. That's still something I gotta work out though, because I'm just trying to map it all out in my head, and it's taken a bit of a while, because I'm not exactly the most creative person, I guess you could say. But regardless though, I'm happy as to the way that this has turned out, so I think I might try and start copying it over to the survival world now. Okay, so we're back in the survival world now, and I'm gonna start immediately by widening the path, because I can't really start without doing that. Alright, well the area is pretty much as prepared as it can be at the moment. I've widened the paths and I've cleared it out for snow. Not that it'll probably last long once it starts raining again. But regardless though, I think we are good to start. I'll be building it pretty much exactly the same as I had it in the creative test world, just with a few minor little changes. And those will probably mostly come from me just being able to notice things more now that I'm paying more attention to it while I'm building. But regardless, I am going to be aiming for pretty much the same look. Now I think the thing that's probably most notable about this build is that it takes on a bit of a taller roof design than the majority of builds. And I'm not talking about the actual brick roof that I'm going to put on, but I'm talking about the actual interiors, because most houses normally only go to 4 blocks tall and then have their roof on the 5th layer, but this one actually has the roof on the 6th layer. And I did that over here as well, I'm pretty sure, but I just like the extra space it gives you for exterior details. And then you can also make it, with that extra space that you have, to have the floor on the level above and the roof on the level below different blocks, so that it's not the exact same block. Because most of the time you wouldn't see a floor that is the exact same material as a roof in real life. So I like the fact that it allows you to actually have that differentiation. I'm kind of struggling with starting these next 2 walls, because they are both from the interior on levels that the ground outside doesn't meet level with the person's eye. So I don't know what to do with windows, whether I put windows like this, or whether I just don't put windows at all. So I'm just trying to figure out what I want to do with it to make it so that then it's not just flat. Because obviously I don't want to just have a blank wall there, because that's just going to look horrible. What did I tell you? It took 3 seconds and it's already snowing. I'm considering for the back wall maybe having a second entrance, because that'll tie in pretty well, because then that'll just easily slot in with the stairs going up to the 2nd floor. As for this side wall though, I don't really know. This one might be fine to leave it blank though, because as I said when I was in the creative test world, I'm just going to have a really thin alleyway here between this house and this house here. Well, I suppose there's no real point in me just standing here looking at it forever, so I'm just going to get started and see where it gets me. Well, it looks pretty bland at the moment, but not only is there going to be a strip of signs along this block here, but there's also going to be a building probably starting right here, so it should look fine once it's actually fully built. I was about to start this last wall, but I think I might want to extend this wall a couple blocks, maybe even to the end here, because I don't want it looking too square, because at the moment I'm pretty sure it's a perfect square. Yeah, it's a perfect square, 14 by 14, so I might pull this one back a little bit. As well as that, I might even try and make it a 1 block center on this side, so that then the rooms on the inside can be evenly split. Yeah, no, this is definitely a good distance. I'm gonna go pull this other wall back now. I did extend this path here out, but now that I'm looking at it, I might actually just want to leave it as one of the more narrow paths. I think it might look a bit better, because especially seeing that I'm going to have this bit of a gap here, it might be necessary to get away from it being too close together, or too separated rather. I'm thinking around about here would be the perfect spot for that extra door, because then I'm going to also make the stairs start here as well, so it's going to come up like this, and then it's going to have a little bit of a flat section and start going up. At the moment I don't have the bricks to build the roof, so I'll have to just act as if it isn't there for the moment, which I think is going to be pretty hard, so I might actually just go and collect them. Okay, that is plenty of bricks. I probably won't even get through half of that. Although, it is a pretty big roof, so maybe I will. Alright, I'm just gonna get straight into the roof, and hopefully it shouldn't take too long. And as a matter of fact, I might even time-lapse it. Alright, so I did make a few other minor changes apart from just doing the roof, but mostly it just consisted of fixing up this path part here because it was a bit funky looking. But anyway, the next part in the process is figuring out these roof windows, I guess you would call them. They're just like little tiny extra parts that jut out of the roof. But obviously the creative build that I did was a lot smaller than this one, so I don't know exactly how it's gonna look being on such a longer build, but hopefully the same scale should be fine because it was kind of annoying to figure out. Then I think if I just do a strip of stairs going up, then that creates the little roof jut out that I'm looking for. I mean, it's fine on this scale. Maybe once I put more on it might look a bit better. But it's not like it's terrible, so I'll probably just leave it regardless. I mean, it definitely still works. They feel a bit far apart, but I don't want to put another one in the middle because there's just going to be a big room split on the inside there. So I think it might look a bit goofy. Maybe they just need to come in by an extra block or two. I'll see how that looks. Yeah, okay, that looks pretty good. Now, on the top, I don't know whether I just want one, like I did on the actual creative build, or two, because on the creative build it was a lot smaller, obviously. But now, because it's bigger, it might just look funky. Although, having the extra scale to it, it should be fine. I just might need to make it one more block higher, or longer, rather. Yeah, okay, no, that definitely works. That's fine. That's pretty much exactly what I had planned. Although I don't know whether I want to put them on this side, having that there's going to just be another building really close by. I might just see how the interior works out and then come back to that. Now for final touches on this, I'm going to put a tiny garden bed in front of all of these. And I must have from an Enderman a while ago gotten a bit of a grass block from one of them. So luckily I don't have to make too long of a grass trail. Actually, as a matter of fact, I'm pretty sure I remember being able to put bone meal on dirt to grow grass. So I might not need to do it at all. I'm actually hoping this really works because I don't want to run trails going across. Unfortunately not. I swear to God I could do it. It's only if it's next to it. See, that makes sense. Well, at least it's a bit faster. It's definitely a lot better than just leaving the tracks there. Okay, there we go. I'll come back and add the flowers later, but I'm not going to run all the way back to base just for some flowers, so... Alright, well I'm going to get started on this interior now, and I'm going to be making the floor mostly out of dark oak planks, because I've been looking at a lot of images of houses in this style, and they all seem to have nice polished hardwood floors. They don't usually have tiles or anything. In my opinion as well, the dark oak is the closest thing to that polished wood look, and it's just got a nice rich colour that I really like. It is a bit annoying though, because dark oak was the one wood that I didn't actually have out here anymore, so I had to go off and get some more and bone meal loads of saplings and whatever. But it's not like it was that much of a hassle, like it didn't take too long. And now I've got this really nice rich wood, as I was saying, to work with, so... And honestly, it truly does fit pretty well. And then I'm going to make a staircase here, which is going to be out of spruce instead of the dark oak. Mostly just so that I can get a colour change. There's not really actual reason other than that. But I feel like if I didn't do it with spruce, it would feel very one tone, and without that colour change, it would look kind of odd, I reckon. Alright, then I'm gonna move back downstairs to finish off down here before I move up there. I'm gonna start off this down floors area by creating a partition in the wall here, so that then there's a bit of a storage room back here, because this is gonna be a shop front, as I said. Well, I didn't plan this out. I might just move this window over by one. Okay, and we're gonna go straight in with a nice counter for this guy. Pretty much the exact same design as we were doing back in the library. I'm not even gonna try and fit this composter into this table design because it's just a big gaping hole. It's not going to work. But that being said, I don't know where to put it, whether I put it in this corner. I mean, that looks fine. I might as well just leave it there, and then I'll put like a little, I don't know, a little something here to act as maybe like the register. Then over on this side, I'm going to put in a stone table with some glass and some slabs on top. And what I'm trying to do here is I'm trying to make the effect of, you know when you go to like a deli and they've got like the big glass panes with all the meat on the inside? This is what I'm trying to do here. I'm trying to make like a bit of a freezer design. If I had the armor stands mod in here, I'd probably put like a couple fish or something down, but... And as well here, we're going to put down a smoker to make the guy a butcher. I don't know how it took me this long to realize it, but these windows are not even. Okay, there we go. That's definitely better now. And I'm just stacking spruce stairs on top of spruce stairs to make some shelves. Well, I can't use this axe anymore because it's going to snap and I don't really want to lose the epic from it. So I think for now, so then I don't have to go back to base, I'm just going to have to use an iron axe. I did get a legendary though, so I am pretty happy with that. Although it is still very slow. And over here, I'm going to place some hay bales down and then surround them with some trapdoors. And I might possibly put some item frames on top of it as well, because this is supposed to be like a bed for fruit and veg and whatever. I don't know, it seems too little, but I might just leave it for now though. And I'm gonna place another composter here. Now I need to make like a little bin for people to put their umbrellas in, but also so that I can have a second farmer in here, so then whatever trades this guy doesn't have, this guy can have. And for now, other than lighting, which I'm gonna get to later, I'm pretty sure that's all I want to do for this bottom section, excluding the storage room, but I'll get to that at another time. And now coming upstairs, I'm gonna place terracotta all along this wall. Actually, maybe not the whole way along, but at least for this distance. Immediately, I'm encountering a problem with this window. It shouldn't be too hard to fix though. As a matter of fact, I don't even think it's a problem. I think I'm just overthinking things. If I put a trapdoor here, is that gonna get rid of the stupid brick texture? Of course it won't. You know what, as a matter of fact, I think that works just fine. I mean, that looks great to me, so. I've always liked the ideas of having these kitchens that are kind of closed off from the rest of the house, but also just have like a little window here so that you can pass plates through to the table. I don't personally have one myself, but I just think they're cool. I could imagine that they would be pretty irritating to work with sometimes, but regardless, that doesn't matter for this house, so I'm just going to build it anyway. And then just along this end wall, I'm going to put in a space for like a bathroom. I mean, quite simply here, I'm not really going to put much effort into this bathroom. This is pretty much just going to be it right here. And then an upside down stone stair for like a sink or a toilet, however you want to interpret it. And then that's pretty much it. Right along here, I'm going to put a staircase going up to the next floor. Probably going to be the only modded block in this entire build, but I am going to use a cutting board from the Farmer's Delight mod, but you could very easily replace that for just a pressure plate. There's a bit of a pinch in the stairs here because I got to go up one more block, but then there's the brick ceiling right here, so I think what I'm just going to do is I'm going to place blocks like this and curve the stair around. It's a bit awkward, but it gets the job done, and it doesn't look overly too bad, I think. And I mean, it just gives me an excuse to cover up this bricks in here as well. This is becoming a bit of a problem. This is directly in the way of where I need to put a hallway, because I can't make it come around here, otherwise it's just gonna come in the way of the stairs. So I think I am going to have to destroy this, but I do like the way it looks, so I might try and relocate it to the other side. I mean, it's not too bad. It's sticking out like a sore thumb at the moment, but that's just because it's the only part that doesn't have snow on it. It definitely does look a little bit barren, but I'm sure we could probably maybe like add like a little chimney or something there. Well, these rooms are going to be like super tight, but I don't really care because it's just villages. I shouldn't say that, but I feel like this would be how these upper areas would be used anyway. Just really, really small rooms that only have a bed in them and maybe like a tiny little wardrobe or something like that. Alright, this one's just gonna have a single bed. This one's definitely big enough for a double bed, so I'm gonna try and put one in here. And this one is the master bedroom, so of course it's getting a double bed. Matter of fact, I might even put it by the window. Alright, well now that the actual main structure of the build is done, I'm going to start getting into some of the more finicky detail-y parts. Starting off with putting a table in this kitchen, because it's looking pretty barren without it. Okay, well it's not too bad. It's a shame that I can't place double signs down, but it's whatever. Here, I'm going to put a few pickles down to act as like spice jars or something, and maybe a candle or two as well. I'm thinking if I just put a small little desk in each of these rooms, then I could put a few candles down and give it an extra detail. And this one I might even put a pickle down as well, or two. And then in here, I should have enough space to do a bit of a longer table. And along here we've got space for 2 sets of candles and maybe a few pickles. On this side, it does need something. I'm not sure what I'm going to put though. I'm thinking that just a small cupboard on this side should be small enough to do. In this room as well, I might actually use one of these leftover paintings I have and put it down. I think that's enough for this room. I'll just come back and add a light in. There's only actually 3 job spots in this downstairs area, and I think I've got 5 beds. So I'm hoping that some of the people who don't actually take the jobs from downstairs, they go over next door and get the jobs as the librarians that I have over there. Okay, I didn't say much for a minute there because I kind of just zoned out, I guess, but it is pretty much done now. I did this back room in here, put a few barrels down. There's nothing really special because there's nothing going to be going back here. But I didn't add too much in these upstairs areas from when I last talked. There's a bookshelf here now and I'm pretty sure that's about it. But with that being said, I think it's about time to move on to the next building, and I think I'm going to place this one right about here. It's going to be pretty similar to this one, but a different color and maybe a less taller roof, but a taller bottom. I don't know, I've still got things to decide for it, but it is definitely going to be smaller at least. Or actually, I don't know that, I shouldn't say that. I'm just going to start placing blocks and see how it turns out. But I might go into creative and just see how a few different designs look before I go 100%. I probably won't go into as much detail as I did on this one, but I will at least try and figure something out. Definitely the first thing I'm going to do before I even consider doing anything else is I'm going to repair my pickaxe with some quartz. And another thing that I need to do while I'm in here is I need to get some warped wood. I'm just lucky that there's one really close by, because now I don't have to go super far just to get a couple pieces of wood. Because literally all I need is like 4 signs or something like that. I do also need a netherite upgrade template, and I think I've fully looted this place, so there mightn't be any. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna go and try and find a new one. Well, that wasn't very hard. There's more chests here. Surely. I'll take the netherite scrap. I won't be complaining. You gotta be kidding me. Would you leave me alone? I mean, I should probably also be taking the gold, because I'm gonna need a lot of gold to upgrade this stuff. I was really confused for a second there, because I'm like, that's not the first ancient debris I've gotten, but the last one I got, I had the blazing enchantment on my pickaxe, so it just immediately smelted into scrap. I think we have another bust here. I'm gonna have to go and try and find another one. Whoa, this place is crazy looking. I didn't even see the bastion here. Alright, surely, there was 2 brutes protecting this. Surely it has the upgrade. Of course it does not. Ooh, pig room. Debris, I'll take those. Please don't spawn another one. You're a piece of...
Red.
There it is! There's the upgrade slate. I don't care. Get me out of here. I forgot I didn't have my elytra on. That would have been bad. Oh, I wish I came across this bastion earlier. It's a big one. Look at it. It's massive. Honestly, I might try and get the chests in the middle, because I'm pretty sure they could just give you straight up netherite pieces of armor. If you're lucky, obviously, but I'm willing to take that chance. Well, I guess I'm doing it. Big step, that's pretty good. Okay. Well, I was close enough. There's a full netherite bar in there. What the is going on with these spawns? There's some pretty good stuff in here, so I'm gonna sweep up as much of this before these guys get to me. I thought there was supposed to be another one on here, but it's whatever. I'll take the gold. Some special ore here as well. I thought there was supposed to be more chests up in this top area. I mean, I guess not. I'll just move on to this next area then. Oh god! Oh no, there's 2 of them. Okay, surely there was some good loot for that. I mean, I'll take that. That's good. That's good loot in my books. Oh, more chests. Let me just grab the good stuff and leave again. Well, I suppose, let's actually see how much netherite I have. I've got 3 debris, 3 scraps, and 1 ingot. So that's only just enough for 2. I've got 3 upgrade templates as well. I mean, most importantly, I just want to get my pickaxe done. And my axe would be nice, but it's not necessary. And that's the same said for everything else. It would be nice, but it's not entirely necessary. I won't do too much. I might just go purely just 100 blocks this direction. And that'll probably be it. And I'll wait to... Oh, well, that's convenient. And I'm getting a phone call. That's just great. What I was trying to say is that it's pretty lucky just to find one just like this. Hopefully it's more than a 1 vein. Well, I mean, it's a pretty big one. I'm still gonna continue going and do 100 along here. Or actually, I'm just gonna stop here. Hopefully we get some. There wasn't much, so I'm gonna go a little bit further. Oh. Well, I mean, the only thing I'm getting is just stuff directly on the path. I won't be complaining, but like, I really want to push for 1 more, because I know that I've got 1 more scrap back at the base. And that'll bring me up to an even and clean 4 netherite ingots. But it is not looking very lucky at the moment. And I'm definitely going to save the bulk of doing the netherite mining for when I get some sort of TNT farm, because this sucks. Well, I'm going into some sort of basalt biome now, so I don't think much is going to spawn. So this might just have to be the end. Well, that sucks, but I suppose 3 netherite ingots is good. I just need to make sure I pronounce it correct every single time. Oh, I had 2 back at the base. Oh, that's actually perfect for me. Okay, so I should have enough to craft the last 3 netherite ingots. And I might just duplicate this one as well. Now, I just gotta decide what I want to put all these on. I can safely say that one of them is going onto my pickaxe. Although at the moment, none of my other stuff is really at a state where I would want to put it on. I don't know, as I said, I'm gonna definitely do my pickaxe. Okay, well, I considered it for a little bit, and I don't think I want to actually make anything else netherite until I can get mending from a villager. Because otherwise I'm just going to be wasting it. And now, final thing before I leave, I'm going to repair my elytra with some phantom membranes. Okay, just like last time, I did actually mock up a little build. I didn't go into as much detail as the last one, like I didn't do all the windows on the sides and I didn't put a bunch of signs along it. I do plan to maybe put some signs on it. I don't know how it's going to go with the colors, but it should be fine. But regardless though, that's not the reason why I built it. I just wanted to make sure that if I built in a different color like that and with a different roof, it would still fit in. And it definitely does. It looks perfectly fine. The only thing is that it does kind of block off all of the view from in here. But that's fine, because it doesn't really need to have the view anyway. These windows are just kind of here. When I was getting the warped wood earlier, I wasn't actually planning on getting it for these trapdoors. I was planning on just getting it just for the signs here for this building that I've already built. But then I was looking at images of buildings like this style, and they all have these wooden kind of, what's the word? Window doors on them. I don't know what the word is, but they're like the little wooden window covers, and they're all blue, and I think it actually works really well with the colors. So that's what I'm going with. When I've been designing these, I've been getting a lot of inspiration from a town in Germany called Rothenburg ob der Tauben Old Town or something like that. I hope I got that pronunciation correct. I don't think I did, but I hope it's at least close. But anyway, I just really like the style of the buildings there, and if you look up that place, then you'll notice that this is pretty much exactly copied from one of the images, and same as this one as well. But I tried to at least make it somewhat my own. This one especially is very different to the original image. And this one I suppose you could also say, but I took heavy influence, especially with this window with the trapdoors. And that's actually where I found these colors for the trapdoors as well that I was talking about earlier. Well, I'm going to head back to the survival world now and start building this, and hopefully I don't run into too many troubles. The only thing I can think is I might need to go and get more bricks, because I'm pretty sure I drained most of my supply building this building. Alright, before I even started building this, I thought I should probably actually put the sign in, advertising Morties, which is the name of this grocer, I guess you could say. And I had it over in the creative world, but I made a few minor little tweaks, and I think it looks pretty good. Regardless, that's not the whole point of what I'm doing here. I gotta get to work on this next building. At the moment, I haven't done any windows except for the ones on the front of the building, and that's because I'm going to leave it until I actually do the interior so then I don't have to work around the windows like I had to on the other building. At the moment, I'm planning on making this a restaurant of some kinds and putting down maybe like one more butcher and another farmer or two. But most of the space is just going to be used for extra housing so that we can fill out some of these spots in this building. I'm going to get the stairs to this next floor to turn only just as it gets to the top to leave optimal space for the top floor. With the top floor as well, I don't even think I'm going to bother putting in a kitchen. I'm just going to make it certain the kitchen that they use is the one downstairs, because then that allows me to put in even more beds. I don't yet know how many rooms I'm going to do on this top floor, and I'm kind of considering making it like a motel, so all of these rooms up the top here are all rooms that get sold out to people. Obviously with that as well, I'm going to need to make space probably in the roof for the people who actually work here. I should only need 2 people working here though, because I'm planning on making one person a butcher in here as the chef, and then one person a farmer out the front here as like a first point of contact. Like the second you come through, you book your table with the person here. I can't remember what they're called. I could also make this person a librarian as well, but I'm going to build another separate building for more librarians, just so then I only have to go between 2 buildings when I'm trying to get books. Because otherwise it would be really annoying to be getting all the stuff and then I'm like, oh man, now I have to come all the way over here to get the, say, the mending villager or whoever that would be. But regardless, I'm still a far way away from doing villager stuff, so I might only just make the room about this big and cut them off like that, because that gives me enough space to put down a single bed or a double bed in some of the rooms, and then like a little nightstand or something. And then I'll just have like a single exterior use toilet. Actually, as a matter of fact, I might even make this one the single toilet, just so that the rooms line up perfectly. As a matter of fact, I'm going to make this side the toilet, because then I can reuse these stairs to go up to the next area. Alright, well that should be good for this bottom floor, and now just the tricky part of trying to figure out how I'm gonna do the top floor. Man, I'm really at a loss for what to do with this top floor. I think I can safely cut this last part off for a bedroom, but past there, I really don't know. I mean, it's very, very, very basic, but I'm working with super limited space here, so I think that's about as good as it's gonna get. The only extra thing I can think to add is maybe a bit of a bookshelf along here, and that definitely works well, so that's good. I think that should be about it for this bedroom. There's not really much more that one can put in a bedroom. But in here, I think I'm gonna use trapdoors and lanterns to make little hanging lights off of each side here. Tell you what though, I wish lanterns weren't so expensive. These rooms should be easy. I should just be able to hang a lantern in the middle of each of them. Now this room is our double bedroom, or one of them at least. Each of these rooms are pretty much going to be the exact same design. 1 or 2 beds, a bedside table, and a single candle each. As I said again, 2 beds, a bedside table, and a candle. Well, that's this entire upper area done, I think. Now all that is left is the kitchen slash diner, or whatever you want to call it, downstairs. I'm getting really sick of the snow ruining the aesthetic of this place, and I'm considering doing this thing that I've seen a few people do, where they do something with the game file, or with the world file at least, and then they put it into some sort of app and then they change the biome. I'm considering doing that. If you don't want me to do that though, definitely comment and say against it, because it's not like it's that big of a deal. It's just a minor irritation that I have. So first off, I'm going to be putting down that table that I was talking about, that is going to be the reception person's table. And again, I'm putting a composter here to make him a farmer. I don't exactly know how I'm going to do these tables yet. I do have one concept which I did prepare for, which is these little individual tables with gates that are open and pressure plates on top, but it doesn't actually seem like you can place pressure plates on these things. Well, I could just switch them out for fence posts, but it doesn't quite look as good. I think I can just quite squeeze one more table in here. For the chairs, so that I can use all these gates that I made, I'm gonna put them like this, opened, and I'm gonna get a trap door and put it on the back. It's a bit goofball looking, but you can see it, kind of. I mean, I've definitely made better chairs, but it's using resources, and it is a very skinny, slim design that actually works. For some bigger tables, I think I'm going to start with one just right here. And this one is going to be a 3 long table. And then I'm going to put another one, pretty much exactly the same, that is over here. But it's going to be a 3 long and 2 wide. And actually, I'm going to move it one further back. I'm not liking the positions of these tables. I think I'm going to tweak around with it a little bit. I did have to tweak the designs a little bit to make it work, but this is about as good as I think I'm going to get it. And although I don't exactly really like these chairs that I've put on the smaller tables, I'm going to keep on pasting them around because they're relatively a small design. I think one thing that might be able to help improve these is if I add a sign on the side, because then that helps fill this gap that makes them feel so empty and not quite a full chair. With a few of these, I'm not going to be able to fill both sides of them, so I think I'm just going to worry about the side that I'm going to be seeing them from the most. For example, on these ones, because I'm pretty much never going to be seeing it from this angle, I'm going to worry about putting them on this side, because I might very often be coming up into here and then coming down like this, so I'll be able to see this side of the seats. And then just to use up these last 2 signs, I'm going to place them like this on here. Speaking of signs as well, that does remind me, I do actually need to label all of these rooms. Okay, easy. Now, onto the last room, and as a final detail, I'm going to put a candle on each of these tables. And then I'll also go and get my flint and steel and light all the candles through the entire building. Now, onto the final place, the kitchen. In this corner here, I'm going to not waste a villager by putting down a cauldron, and I'm just going to use waterlogged stairs to make a sink. So I'll come back later and waterlog those. Along here, I think I'm going to put some sort of a bench for cooking on, obviously. And then in the middle, there is going to be another one, but this one is going to have our smoker in it. And because it's a smoker, I'm going to make the bench out of stone as well to avoid fire hazards. And as the very last, final detail, apart from lighting, I'm going to put a little induction, whatever these things are called. I don't even think induction was the right word. But regardless, it's the thing that sucks up the smoke. And as far as kitchens in Minecraft go, there's not really much more I can do. The most I might do is I might use one of the modded blocks to put down a cutting board. But other than that, there's really not much more I can do, and you can't even see the cutting board, so it's kind of just useless anyway. And as a matter of fact, I lied. There is one more thing I'm going to do. I'm going to try and fit some sort of painting in this space. Although that might prove to be hard, because I don't think there's any in these dimensions. Yep, that works. And then I might just chuck one up on this wall as well. I wish I was on the latest update so I could get the extra paintings that they have, but I'm not, so that's a bit of a shame. I'm actually going to have to go mining to go and get more iron so that I can do these lights, because I'm completely out. And now I should be able to finish this place up by placing in these lanterns, and then that should be me done with this place once and for all hopes. Now I am going to intentionally leave this place a little bit on the dimmer side by only putting 2 lanterns in here, because most of the time when you actually go to restaurants, they're a bit dimmer. One thing I just remembered I was going to do is I was going to add more windows in. So I think I'm going to put in maybe 3 or 4 windows on each side. And that should be it. I think in every second room I might put a window in. Or maybe even just in these 2 middle rooms. I'm not going to put any windows on this side because it's just going to look straight into this roof. Okay, well I think that's about it now. I'm just gonna fiddle around with these signs for a little bit and try and write out a name on it. I've got an idea in my mind. I think this is gonna be Lou's Motel. So hopefully it fits well on this sign. If it doesn't, I can always just put some more numbers like I did over there. But I think Lou's Motel should fit perfectly along these signs, so it should be great. Alright, well, it took me freaking forever and I had to rewrite it twice because a creeper blew it up twice. But it is finally done, and it didn't fit very well, so I did have to do the numbers again, but that's fine. I'll just do a continuing theme of street addresses. But to go back over what we've done today, I've done this little shop here called Morties, or Morties, I can't remember what it's called. A very basic shop front. There's space for 2 villagers in here. Then we go upstairs, and there's like a little living space in here with another kitchen. And then going upstairs yet again, there's a living quarters for the people who work and live here, obviously. This is probably one of the better interiors I've ever done, honestly. It's actually really freaking good. I don't know, that might just be my opinion, but I personally think it's pretty good. And it is definitely, again, one of the better interiors that I have ever done. Then obviously we've got the exterior building casing it all. Moving on to the next thing we did another pretty good building here. The interior, in my opinion, is a lot worse than the other one over there, but I still do really like it. I wish that there was a bit more that I could do with the walls in here because they look really plain, but I don't want to put windows in here because if I were to, it would just be looking out into a brick wall, and that's not exactly anything to put a window to. And that's going to be the same said for here as well once I add the next building in. Not that I really could put windows because it's at this level over here. And then up here we have all of these living quarters that are pretty much copied and pasted along the entire way. And on the final floor inside the roof there's a little living quarter for, I guess, Lou, the owner of the business. But anyways, I think both of these turned out pretty good in my opinion. And by the way, I have never built in this style before ever. I just found a random couple pictures that I really liked and try and replicate the aesthetic over into Minecraft. There's definitely a few things that I don't exactly like this barren wall here and a lot of the interiors in this building. And especially this wall over here, I am not very fond of this wall, but after I put another building in here, you practically won't be able to see it, so it won't even be a bother. And honestly, with the addition of these two buildings, I really love the feel along this street here. I think the only thing I might want to add is maybe like a bit of a street post coming off here, or even just off of one of the buildings even. And then that would probably tie this street in perfectly, and as a matter of fact, I might go do that really quickly. Yeah, the addition of a few street lamps really helped tie this together. I mean, it just looks considerably better now with it. Because not only now is it lit, it also gives that extra tiny bit of realism as well. And also, I do actually just really like these designs I've done. They work super well. I mean, I just changed some stuff around in settings and zoomed in a bit, and it just looks pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, I'm actually really proud of the way that it's turned out, and honestly, I think it turned out better than this entire build did. Oh my god, I was just clearing rust off of these things, and I figured out that I can crouch and right click on them, and it sets it to the wall. That was the one thing I wasn't happy about with this build last episode. I just flew all the way back to my base to go and craft some pots so that I can make some working bins in this back alley. Because if I remember correctly, you should be able to put items in a pot. Maybe not. Wait, I swear you could put items in a pot. Well, I guess not. I swear to god you could put items in here, but maybe not. Although I put in the effort now, so I might as well just place them down anyway. The plan was I was going to make some working bins by putting a hopper underneath the pots, so that whenever you would place an item in, it would take it out and then chuck it into lava. But I guess that ain't gonna work. Man, this really sucks. I was fully planning on actually making a full system, but I guess not. Another thing that I wanted to add in this alley was a little bit of a drainway, or like a entrance to a sewer or something. So I think I'm just gonna do that by using coal blocks here, and then a bit of iron bars. And not that you can see it from here, but when you're walking through, it makes it feel a bit more real. I was also gonna use some beehives to create some boxes here, but I don't actually have access to them at the moment, so just as a temporary thing, I'm gonna place some chiseled bookshelves down. It doesn't exactly look the greatest, but once I get access to wax, then I'll start putting them down. And then I'll put another one over here maybe, and yet another over here. I could keep on adding more details, like I was planning on maybe putting a pole off of this roof with a chain running from it to this roof, just so then it looks like a little bit of a power wire or something, and then I was going to have another chain running across here going to poles. But I think I'll do that later as like a final detail of the entire town itself, so that way that I can figure out where I want to put them to make it make sense as well. I'm going to say this once again, but I do actually really like the way that both of these builds turned out. I think it's just a really cozy feel, especially in this street along here. It just feels really good. I think next episode I'm gonna either build this area in here and then a few buildings around here, like maybe this one, or I'm gonna continue along this line here and build a building here and a building here. But regardless, that's about it for today, so I hope you did actually enjoy the video and enjoy the builds, and if you have any sort of critiques or just suggestions or anything, definitely comment them below, because I'm still pretty new to building and definitely new to YouTube itself. Anyway, I think I'm going to go spend some time in a creative world, or even just in the sketch pad, and try and figure out what I'm going to do with the rest of this village. So I'll see you next time.